After Rillaboom used SD in front of Cinderace, he asked him, "Out of all the Czechs who are on this team, who's stronger, them or you?" Then Cinderace replied, "Well, if Heatran activated its Flash Fire, it might cause me a little trouble. But would you lose? Nah, I'd win." While Cinderace was U-turning, Hawlucha, the most feared and infamous legend in Mon's history, and Cinderace's only worthy opponent, released its innate domain, Sky Attack. This extremely powerful domain started destroying the power herb it held, activating its Unburden. But luckily for Cinderace, he had already learned how to achieve attack amplification through the Adamant Nature Modification technique and made himself invulnerable to Hawlucha's domain. Cinderace emerged victorious from this fierce battle. Then Rillaboom asked Cinderace, "Are you the strongest because you're Cinderace, or are you Cinderace because you're the strongest?" Then Cinderace replied, "When it comes to jumping and kicking, my skills are truly impeccable, because throughout the builder and battle, I alone am the libero one."
Konnichiwa, Aqua-sama desu. I'm not going to be doing that because I don't know where to put my PNG tuber on this without it getting in the way of some sort. I mean, I could like squeeze it right here, I suppose, but I don't want to resize it right now because I do need to get this video out pretty soon because I'm a little, just a tiny bit late on it, and I have another one I need to do soon. But I'll just jump to the first battle right here. Rain versus Sand, which is always a really fun matchup to see the dual weathers. Obviously, the Rain team looks like it's at a pretty big advantage here, mainly because one, they have an Excadrill which actually matches really well into Sand, obviously Barraskewda too. This team is very hard pressed to kind of deal with it. It has to switch in Hydro Apple every single time to that flip turn. Ice Fang could obviously come out too, CC, and then that just lets in the Hurricane for the Ice Beamer. So it'd be a little tough for the Sand team going into this. Barraskewda lead right into Screamtail. Just the freeze flip turn of their life. This is banded by that damage. Zapdos comes in on T-Bolt. Unless this is either like Pair Song or Calm Mind or something, Zapdos probably does beat this. But this doesn't have like Toxic or anything, so Zapdos is always a very free scout. If it does go for Calm Mind or whatever it has, then that's obviously fine. So Tyranitar comes in with Unnerve. Not 10 turn. I think this is Mega though, so like I still don't know why you wouldn't have a set stream on it. This is just for fun. But U-turn comes out. Do Extra. It is Balloon Exca. So it's gonna go for whatever moves it wants. Whatever move it wants for absolute free here. Go for SD, go for Iron Head. This might have Rock Slide and Torn, but might just be like SD Spin. Could not even have SD, but I think this team it should. Torn comes right in. This goes for SD. Torn can't KO this if it has Heat Wave. It won't KO in one hit for sure unless it's Specs or some sort of boosting item like a Life Orb or maybe Charcoal if you're modest. But I actually probably would switch out here because if this has Focus Blast, which it probably should if this is a Rain team, Focus Blast will obviously not care about the Rain. It could hit Excadrill and Glaceon even if Rain is up, so that definitely would KO though, so probably just gonna switch out here. This Pelipper comes in. It is Heat Wave, okay, that means it's probably not Focus Miss then, which means that when the Rain's up, this thing is effectively neutralized versus that Excadrill. Can't do significant damage to it unless it does have Weather Ball, and that'd be a weird option too, because Glaceon still should be able to take one hit from this thing, since it does not have Focus Blast, so. Torn actually stays and goes for a U-turn, likely expecting Zapdos. If you do that, I probably would have just doubled then. Because of course Static could proc and that'd be really, really annoying, especially for your Exa matchup. If you're really predicting the Zapdos switch and not going for Flying move there. But Pelipper just stays in, goes for Toxic instead. And pulling either gonna procs or flip turn out here. Nothing you can really do to Pelipper. Flip turn here, get some momentum. Hydro is the choice. Doubles out Napoleon, probably trying to bait some sort of like Ice Punch or Ice Spin or something to scout for that, but I don't think you die in one hit to that. You might if it's like banded. It's a fair enough scout, and Napoleon ends up in on Zapdos, unfortunately. So the non-Sand T-Tar are going to have to come in and eat this Thunder, which is going to do a ton. And T-Tar is just amazing into this team. They throw off moves are absolutely free. He's already chipped down huge from this. 27% remaining. Pelipper comes hard in on this. A bit of a ballsy predict. A Stone Edge comes out, takes it down. That's the rain gone. So Sand Team does have a chance to switch it up. Napoleon comes in. SCC knocks it straight out. Definitely like a really tough switch there to try to know if it's going for CC, going for flip turn, going for liquidation. Probably though I would have just ended up sacking probably I think Screamtail instead to try to figure it out. Because I think this is a lot more important, specifically just because of this Glaceon. You know, in a Glaceon set, it could be Calm Mind. I don't know if it gets that. I think it does, but it could be Calm Mind, could be Choice Scarf. And this is like your best Glaceon answer. Like everything else, especially Tyranitar chip down so much, will just fall to this Glaceon now. But of course, as long as you keep Screamtail relatively healthy instead, then it might be fine. Now Barraskewda locked into CC, Tyranitar comes in. Probably, yeah, double into Zapdos expecting the Torn or Screamtail. We play here. Calm Mind immediately comes out, so this is Calm Mind Screamtail as Urshifu comes in on it. It's really interesting, because if you're Scarf Rapid Strike, I'm not sure if you actually KO this with this really defensive Screamtail. And if you're banned, of course, you don't know its investment. It could very well be a more offensive, faster version. Maybe if you did Calcs, then this would be an absolutely fine play, but I'm not sure about it from this perspective. And I don't want to go through all the calcs here to figure it out. Joplo instead chooses to switch in, safe play here. Of course, Screamtail even more chipped down, so the Glaceon looking more and more scary. Hydrapple, I hope this is pretty offensive here because this team has no Fairy at all. So like Draco Meteor going to be absolutely free if it has that, even Fickle Beam. As long as it's offensive, it should be able to 2KO Zapdos from this range. Diplos comes in. Yeah, this looks like a very defensive Hydrapple to only do 38 to that. Stays in probably just trying to go for try to fish for the double power Fickle Beam. I think it's only like a 10% chance of happening though, so it's not very likely. You will take a Hurricane most likely. But I don't know about taking the chip on this thing. Because this can, at this range, still take a CC. Manages to live that Hurricane. Fuse doesn't hit itself, does not get the Fickle Beam proc, unfortunately. Goes into T-Tar on either Roost or U-Turn. U-Turn comes out, now T-Tar basically dead. Excadrill comes in actually, which tells me that they're probably just going to go for SD here, so I definitely stay in with T-Tar Sack, doesn't pop that balloon. We'll have 3 turns of Sand after an SD, so that's going to be really scary. Then we'll knock this one out, and then there'll be 2 more turns that you actually have to saw, and that's why this Hydrapple, you couldn't have taken that chip on it. Because now this Excadrill's in a really scary spot, where if it has Rock Slide, it can Oko Torn. Of course, you can gamble it doesn't have Rock Slide. And, whether or not you sack Torn or choose to sack more things to regen up Hydrapple, I would probably just sack Torn. Just because this Urshifu feels like it's Scarf or something. Glaceon obviously really scared at this point too, I don't want to keep Screamtail healthy. Instead of choosing a regen Hydrapple, which is understandable play, but okay, Screamtail goes down, that means you lose the Ice move. It's like Glaceon. Also like SD or Shifu Ice Punch. Does it get that? No, it gets Ice Spinner now, right? But Hydrapple able to land Hydro Pump, get rid of Excadrill as Sand goes away. Glaceon able to go for Ice Beam 44. This isn't Specs, right? That's doing way too little. It's probably faster than Torn. Probably going to see a Zapdos Sag here on Statland. Goes a return. Do we see a Static? Doesn't matter. Takes a Life Orb chip actually. Because I think Flip Turn just going to come out and then more Ice Beams swiftly after. Urshifu comes in instead. Does go for the Ice Beam. But a risky play. Don't know if that Oko Statland. But either way, with it gone, Ice Move would be just as free. Statland comes back in. Yeah, it would not have Oko Statland. But either way, Glaceon already wins from this position unless Torn gets really lucky. Fortunately, he misses Hurricane, but I don't see any world in which they win from that position anyway. a really very close match in the end game. I think a few different plays would have completely shifted this for both sides. Especially once the rain went away, like instantly, that put Bearskid on a really bad spot. But it's really cool battle to see though. Next up, the Peak Blaster is back, Agent 2 Cannon. Versus a team which has no flying resist actually, so 2 Cannon can put in work. I'd like to see offensive Crobat too, that would be really cool to see here. I just have Dragapult. That's where U-turn does basically nothing to this crest. Seems it isn't banded. And so it's either Specs or it's like Wisp Hex sets. Wait, judging from this, I'd like to say it isn't Wisp Hex with U-turn, but it still very well could be. Versus like a Clef team. Maybe if your Clef team might be Thunderwave then. Either way, Specs seems a little weird versus 2 Cannon, like no one really expects you to bring it. Dragapult can still be anything in the spot. Bill comes in on no kicks. 65. Is banded? Might be. Either way, so out to Venusaur because Trick Room means that this is faster. What? Excuse me. Roleplay. I don't know what else Pick has in the back, but versus this team, I can't fathom a reason for roleplay. As we see it here. But Venusaur comes out on Clef, rocks go up. Leftovers get knocked off of Clef. Thunderwave Venusaur now a bit more really being annoyed by this Fable right here. Rock go up and is paralyzed. No hazard move on this team notably, so the rocks are going to be there forever unless Defog comes out from this Crobat. Gulu comes in on Crest. Triku comes out. I'll speed this up a bit. Come out when that's going to do nothing. Yeah, 18. I don't think Tinglu can really do anything back. Also, it does have payback, but Crest can just heal that off. Is this Protect? It's going to stall forever. Slower than Clef knocks it out. If Cart comes in, knocks off the leftovers, that's a good play. I'm surprised Tinglu actually stayed in since this thing is just super unkillable versus this team. Maybe one for Body Press or something. This goes for a Whirlwind, scared of like, SD I suppose, but you have a Pulse in the back, I wouldn't really be scared of this thing. Either way, Ape comes in, goes for something, stay into Whirlwind again. Again, really risky when you have no... this could very well be super offensive like Band Ape. Just go straight for the CC. Blow stuff up, especially since Venusaur is parried. 2 Cannon forced to take the rock, chip goes for more Bullet Seeds. Able to finally get some significant chip on Tingludo. Heavy Slam as a third. No Kicks comes in on U-turn, takes a ton but does not die. Crobat able to finish it off. As Crest comes right back in. Gardevoir is in on it, but Gardevoir does not win this, I think. It depends on the set. Just for Calm Mind, it will win this actually. Jigroom comes out. Cart comes in, this is 61. 61? This is either Max, Bidef, Calm. This has to be a plus nature. I've seen Max Bidef Cart, and it takes more than that for sure. This has to be like plus Bidef nature too. Either that, or it's like AV with like Max Bidef, like maybe some speed investment. Could very well be like speed boosting minus attack nature though with AV. That would be very cool to see. Then again, like without SD, that means it would be doing that much damage. Very interesting here, but I mean, if this is slower under Trick Room, like, that would be cool. Tinglu comes out, Big realizes this after seeing that damage, and immediately goes into Tinglu after. Tinglu actually can't touch Cart, so it's going to get its little chip damage, Cart gonna get its KO. That's immediately gonna be revenged by Bolt. Bolt, it is Hex Bolt. As Crest comes in, probably just gonna go for Trick Room and Moonblast it. Wisp comes out to boost the Hex, does not have T-Wave, I guess. But Hex is not going to take this out easily. Actually, does Tech Drop like really offensive Dragapult then? And, it actually would have been. I stand corrected. Fully not fraud. Venusaur comes in on the Moonblast. It is leftovers. You don't have Terra, you can run Black Cliff on this by the way in case of Trick. Keep that in mind with your poison types. As long as it's not a Terra Captain, you are allowed to run Black Sludge now. We knock this, not KO this, Moonlights, as Chris is going to be here a while, and I imagine that... Skip to this, Crobats, takes a knockoff. Is that Braybird? Default gets rid of both of the rocks, I guess that helps do cannon. Air Slash does nothing. What the... Oh my gosh, Kenny gets the vest knocked off. Drill pick, 98? 98? Okay. 2 cannon, not on Fraud Watch either, I guess. That's just a drill pick, that's not even like a Brave Bird or a Peak Blast. Venusaur gets it all back with the Leech Seeds, but now it's probably just gonna get... Nope. Venusaur lives another day. Does not go for the predict here, probably predicting a switch to Ape or Crobat on this. I probably would have Ape on this and tried to set up on it because of like Leech Seed, Knock, Protect. I don't know if it has a move that can break your sub. Either way, Infiltrate or Bolt like can Wisp you after, but I don't think Hex KOs. So you'd be able to get probably 2 KOs out of that thing for free. But Bolt able to get one here. Chris comes back in, but that's gonna die. Yeah, I had to go Ape here. Wisp just comes out instead. Ooh, Burn? Oh, we definitely should have went, no, if this doesn't have leftovers, then it might die to Hex from this range. I'm not sure. Yeah, that made it a bit interesting, but... Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, it does die to Hex, unfortunately. But if you said it earlier, I think they would have just Wisped. To be safe. Maybe... Yeah, you wouldn't see the leftovers immediately. You could assume that it's probably like Lum or something. Yeah, it's really tough there, but in the end, really close battle actually. Darm didn't get to come out though. I would like to see the rocks stay up for longer and like maybe boots onto cannon, but still not a very close game. Here we go. We got the Gouging Fraud team versus the I don't know what to say about this one. Blaze just cooks here. Basically, Cyclozar is the only real switch in, but that thing's kind of has a... That thing's really fraudulent. It's on Fraud Watch, for sure. Meow leads into Val. We see no item on either. Val could be Scarf. Meow could be Scarf. Play Rough immediately changes the Fairy. It was with the crits. Don't know if that crit mattered. I don't think it did, because that's Stab with Protean. Oh, Val has pretty high physical defense, right? Unless it's banned, I think that actually probably did matter. I don't think you'd stay in if you were Scarf. I don't know, but either way, we see a first turn KO Val Fraud Watch. Aggron comes in. Yeah, this definitely choiced me out then. It doesn't go for a U-turn there. Everyone goes for a U-turn. Sponge Helmet Aloe. And Gastrodon tries to absorb the flip turn, but Meow gets doubled right back into, and it's Meow into Gastrodon. Now you're in a very tough spot where you have to make the predict correctly. If this is going to be like Knock or... I don't think Flare Trick is ever coming out though. I think you could stay with Gastrodon. To be honest, you need something at this point. Whoa! Oh! Wait. Wait, we can't just ignore this. What is this? What? Can you explain this to me? It's like to prevent toxic or something? I mean, I get it, but doesn't that seem a little bit extreme? Like, come on, he's your friend. Why are you burning him? Why are you making him hold this like flaming orb and like torturing him alive? What did he do to you to deserve this? Oh, Aggron touches in on this, and this is just a U-turn. Pagos comes in. I wouldn't like break the shield here. I just like go into Blaze and force him to go to Cyclozar, but I guess you want to set up or something. Cyclozar comes in instead, which tells me that it's AV, which means it's super fraudulent, can't do any damage. He's gonna go for something stupid like U-turn or Knock here, because that's all Cyclozar does is be a fraud. Knock comes out, but it's 10%. Thank you, Cyclozar, for your service. Terra Starstorm 75, definitely AV. This fraud would not be taking +1 Starstorm if it wasn't. With a U-turn, but I'm looking for the switch in. Aggron, you didn't need to go for that predict. You're faster than Aggron. Like, even though these normally run max, but I actually thought I forgot this gets flamethrower. I thought it'd be like Earth Power, but you still KO this with Starstorm into Flame. Gastron comes out instead. Starstorm gonna do a ton. Yep, Toxic able to kind of put it on a timer, but now just gonna keep looking Starstorm, Starstorm, Starstorm. Gouging can live one though. That's really out. But this team has the rest of their mons at full HP. Surely Weezing can beat down Gouging. Bulwark. I mean, it's not a DD set. If it isn't a sweeping set, then it's definitely over though. He Crash gets rid of it. Blaze able to come in. Decent play, be able to get guaranteed chip off with that Shadow Ball. Crit 65. Oof, that's rough. Bulwark here. I refuse to believe this is Mono Heat Crash. This thing does not have a Morning Sun. Shadow Ball barely lives that. It is Breaking Swipe. But is it Breaking Swipe here? What does it hit? I mean, lower Aloe's like attack but doesn't really do anything. It doesn't hit Weezing. Just had like something else on the team that's 4. I don't know. You know, comes it doubles out into Weezing? But why? If you misclick or something? It doesn't matter. I think you still always beat this thing down at this point. Gashan comes out of Weezing, desperately trying to heal up. Takes the Sludge Bomb, actually. Steam did not come out. So see if he can recover up here. Neo comes back in, as it does get the recovery off, but does Gouging take the... Surely it takes the Flower Trick, right? This goes for a U-turn here. Gastron lives to see another day. As the spike goes up. Mia comes right back in, takes the chip. Okay, well at this point you U-turn once, you better go all in and just U-turn again, because that gouging is going to eventually come out. Yeah, I hope you didn't... Okay. Sometimes, even though you don't need to make these predicts, you need to get in your opponent's head, right? And if you're gonna U-turn once, just always double down to U-turn again. That's my sage advice for you if you want to throw games. Either way, gouging comes out, probably just gonna Weezing or Aloe switch in. It is Weezing as Whimsicott tries to double in on Aloe, but unfortunately, Mr. Weezer will be able to do whatever he wants here. Hopefully he has T-Spike. Now, what are your other moves? Is it like Will-O-Wisp, Pain Splits? Could possibly be the last move then. So those are like the only two I think that like he viably would use that doesn't deal with Gastrodon. Wait, knockoff finally gets rid of Gouging Fire. Waste takes a ton from that, actually, more than I thought it would. Delayed doubles back. Okay, you did. Now we're just messing around here. Crazy double there, but I guess understandable. You want to finish this game off quick, and Meow should clean up usually. Whimsicott could come in on this thing. Close combat 56. 56. Actually, like less than I thought. So Psychic here. Doubles into Gastrodon, but Sludge Bomb just comes out. Aloe comes in on this. Skull desperately trying for a burn on Meow, gets the burn on Aloe instead. Okay, now we're just like messing around trying to preserve differential. I don't think Naga can lose this. It comes in, that's gone. Blade's gone. Weezing clears this up. Yeah, this is specs of the car, right? Moonblast is doing 24 to Weezing. I get this is probably like max physical defense versus team. Come on. This Whimsicott like weak as hell. Either way, I think the early game was just so tough that even though like played well in the end game, it was tough for like this Gouging Fire for this Aggron to pull it back without probably like some wall breaking Val set, without the probably like it was the best way to revenge kill the Terrapagos too, so it didn't get so many kills. But yeah, top early game will always be scary. He brought the Gorgeist. Oh my gosh. Please, Ufio. I don't want to see Gorgeist put in the work. I want to see it die in one hit. Look at this team. I mean, definitely could beat down this team. I'd be worried about Pex. Probably he'd have like Top Moon, maybe like Sub on Dirt to avoid Toxic. As long as you avoid Toxic from that stupid thing, you'll win. But if you don't have any way to avoid that, it's going to be very scary. We're still good lead into Taboo late. Obviously predicting Silver to go immediately on the offensive with their one offensive Mon. Lele isn't going to stay in, probably just go for rocks here, whatever you have. Gorgeist comes in, finds the helmet. T-Wave also a fair play. Ice Spinner. 17? You get punished by Will-O-Wisp. I swear to God. Oh my. I hope this is rest actually, then it wouldn't matter at all. Skildurge switches on the lead seed. Goes for Torchong here, but you can't actually beat Blissey when you're seated. This could the way it came in is probably like combined, right? That's the only way it beats Skildurge, or else stupid Pex would have came in instead. Steel comes right back. Rocks opposite, is it not combined then? Or are you just like scouting it out, going for rocks, and going to Pex after? I mean, it's fine, it's just Skildurge. Stas. This is ID press, I guess, so it's just gonna be taking more and more chip because not leftovers, taking more burn damage. And Gorgeist is just gonna wall it, unfortunately. Starmie comes in on it, it gets fully parried. Come on, you died to this. This is Gorgeist. You better not disrespect the hell out of it. Thank you. Lucy comes in instead. Is this... Silver, what is your Gorgeist set? Please tell me you can touch Starmie with your Gorgeist. Your name gets toxic. Is it? Oh no, the disaster. And so it begins. You need to make enamours faster than this. I don't know if they speed crept here or what, like added that little AEV so it's speed and trolled you a bit, but you absolutely need to be faster in these types of mons when you're running these sorts of sets, or else this will happen. And all of your prep will just go to waste. 35. 27. Oh, this is gooped. This is absolutely gooped. Lele comes in. Spin finally gets rid of the rocks. Lele forced to take a pump. 52. But Starmie is unfortunately taken out of the game. That is one kill. And Registeel's the one to come in. We see a double here. We need to see a double here. No, Ice Spinner just comes out. Gorgeist is going to get one more free lead seed. Do we see full para? We don't. We're forced to take more and more chip. Likely a not going to come out here, but Pex probably takes us with absolute ease. Ferrothorn comes in instead, likely max physical defense, but this is Dragon Dance Moon, which means Ferrothorn will be able to take it down, especially with the lead seeds on it. Skildurge comes back out expecting something. Gyro Ball comes in, not body press actually, as this is leftover Skildurge, able to recover a bit. Now there's a chance. Blissey comes in. Lupus comes out on the Blissey, but that's going to be cured out by natural cure. You can't keep Skildurge in. This is a good run conference of this team. Likely going to see a switch out here back into Registeel. Nabrus instead comes in, even though it is toxic. Soft boiled heals up Blissey right back to full. Is he able to go for Stas? Chip down in Amber's. It has no recovery whatsoever. Tongue comes out, but that won't matter. Blissey can be able to go for one more Stas or just switch right back into Toxapex. Toxapex comes in. As Skildurge doubles back out, Skildurge, we see Toxic on Blissey. Does Toxapex also have Toxic? Can it actually hit Skildurge, or can it set up for free on it? No Skildurge have sub, it is leftovers. Repair comes out here, does basically nothing, 29%. Knockoff takes out his leftovers. This could very well be AV Pex and offensive Skildurge. Flick off comes out. is Toxic Spikes. With T-Spikes, it's probably not toxic then. But with your spinner gone, this is leftovers too, not heavy duty boots. And versus already toxic, or removed, probably not boots on it. Tyrantum is going to get poisoned. That's basically the whole team purple already. One more T-Spike comes down, that's the whole team toxic. Ragezil comes in one more time, but can't do anything in the face of the Goat Gorgeist. Gorgeist able to take 8% of the Ice Spinner, retaliate with a missing Leech Seed. Over Ice Spinner could get a tiny bit more chip. Leech Seed finally connects, as Registeel is going to be left at 6% from that burn. Skeledirge comes in, does get toxic here. Another Leech Seed comes out predicting that switch, because basically nothing Registeel could have done there anyway. Skeledirge now completely shafted by this toxic and this Leech Seed. At least he's gonna get all its HP back here. Suck-Off comes out, but that won't matter. Toxic damage racking up. Stealth Rock up all this passive damage with your Starmie dead. We are in huge trouble. Lumberry on Tyrantum. There is a chance. There is a chance. Toxic comes out. That's disrespectful as hell. That is disrespectful as hell. But Tyrantum just gonna get toxic straight away. Ferrothorn comes in. Is this Strongjaw Fire Fang? Will Fire Fang come out here? That won't even KO, I think. Fire Fang does come out. It does KO. It does KO. Tyrantum, not a fraud. Not a fraud. I take it back. You already go Tyrantum, but I think Toxfix takes it to absolute ease though, as this is Strongjaw for it to KO definitely, which means if it is Head Smash, I think it can actually KO Blissey in one hit then, unless it's Outrage, it locks itself into that. Because if it goes for Head Smash versus Blissey, it dies instantly. Well, he comes in instead, which means it is the best Scarfer. Orimu looks like it gets sacked here. Unfortunately, Moon goes down and things are looking really tough. Enamorous comes back in. Goes for Healing Wish here. Desperate attempt to take it back. Tyrantum gets healed back to full, but it is going to get toxic again right away. Burgrace comes in. Another Dragonette comes out. Is this Crunch? Will we get full parried here? Find out next time. Firefang instead comes out. 57. Flinch? Flinch comes out. There is a chance here. Tyrantum. Are you going to predict this Toxapex switch? Gorgeist stays in, gets sacked. Tyrantum gets one more kill. Lily comes back. Is this Scarf or was it bluff the whole time? It was Scarf. Tyrantum gets taken down. At this point, it's absolutely over. Skeledirge can't take this back. He's KO'd by that Psychic there, and Registeel is, of course, going to die to the rocks. Ooh. A little bit more speed on Enamorous than I could have been at. This does only have Healing Wish though, so I was thinking like Taunt, Calm Mind, Earth Power Drain Kiss could have taken this. Or Mystical Fire instead of Earth Power, either one. As long as you're taunting that Pex, it should be okay. But with that speed, this could just be Mono Drain Kiss, I guess it'd work. But without the speed, that's gonna be really unfortunate. That was the main issue here. You could have done something at least with that investment, but unfortunately not gonna happen. We roll up here, evil grassy terrain team versus evil Glamora Gliscor team. I don't know which one I hate more. So I'm gonna root for this team specifically because specifically because Mega Mawile presses buttons and it grabs KOs. Gliscor lead into Rillaboom. Probably was going to see Protect here. Could just not be Protect. We'll see. Is there Protect? SCM Rillaboom predicting that. Orb going to come out, but now would you switch into Woodhammer? Depending on Rillaboom set, this might die from full. Depending on EVs on both these mons. If it's like Life Orb, I think it always dies. Woodhammer. Gliscor, bam! One hit, gone. Turn 2 KO. Leftovers of Rillaboom. Back to 79%. Goes out to Arachnid as Cinderace. Goes for the U-turn, knowing that they can't risk that Rillaboom just about yet in the face of Slowking. Arachnid comes out on Glamora, but Glamora, I don't know if that can KO this unless it's like Meteor Beam. Spiky Shield on Liquidation. But the Spiky Shield did nothing except still have one turn of Grassy Terrain. Gomo comes in, takes the Liquidation. But what are you gonna do back? You have like Stone Edge or something? Or Web's about to come out? Rex come out? Devastation comes in instead, trapping Como, but who's the one trapped here? Can a Raccoonid actually beat down Como? Find out now. Toxic comes out. As chilling water into... No, it seems Arachnid is the one stuck with Como in the situation. Dream Punch does basically nothing, and now we're Silver Nugget. Oh, defense drop. Maybe Komo's the one trapped after all? Okay. Yeah, Como ended up being the one trapped after all. After the defense drop, it's able to get taken down and have enough HP remaining. Mawile able to come in, easily revenge kill it though. Knock off. It's finally gone. Ducks are up, so there's a chance. Landers comes in to click the Earth Power for absolute free. AV Slowking could tank it though. Slowking comes out. Sub comes out. Could be subplot, could just be 3 attack. But Slowking could just like KO this thing with Ice Beam after making the sub. 54, this is not AV Slowking then. Muk switches in. This is a roll? You're scared of the roll? Don't be scared, they're even more scared than you. The Slowking is terrified of your Landers, not the other way around. Like, click Earth Power. I know it would be a terrible play to risk the Landers and just clicks Earth Power, but sometimes you just have to... Sometimes you just have to click the button and blow up something. Because that's the best part of using Landers, isn't it? Troop comes out, you get punished! Knockoff gonna come out most likely. New Glamora. Black Sludge, it is Corrosion Glamora, goes for Spiky Shield here. You know it can go into Mawile, that can get knocked off, right? Fire Punch gonna do like 30, I don't know, Muk is bad. Little Knockoff comes out, probably gonna be a Toxic here. It takes a chip. Fire Punch now predict the Mawile, but Glamora just gonna go for that Power Gem. Probably AV based on that damage, only 18. Boom comes in now. Spiky Shield fails. I feel like it come out that is not going to KO though. The Toxic goes out on the Rillaboom. I probably expect Cinderace switch in here. I would just save my sacks. Aggressive Edge is going to come out though. KO Glamora. Now things are looking really tough. Ace comes in, goes to U-turn, that won't KO. KOs? Are you banned? This is banned then. Good info, especially if this is Flash Fire. Tran then. Muk comes in on Slowking, goes for the knock here. Mawile able to tank it, probably just grab the KO with Iron Head here. No switch in that. I don't think Heatran would want to switch into this at all. Knock comes out instead. Let's knock it out. Heatran goes make his way onto the battlefield here. Go for Eruption. Are you Specs? What is this? No, this is Scarf. Keep going for it. Keep gambling. Yeah, nice chip, 47%. HJK gonna knock that out, but now Landers is gonna get his kill with Earth Power. Kalusha chooses to come in instead. Better be like Power Up Sky Attack then if you want to boost your speed here. Wisp! It's not banded? You just KO'd Rillaboom? What is this? What is this set? There's no way Rillaboom died from there. I refuse to believe that. Boom versus Thrace. You turn 67 to 79. How in the world did that KO? Is this like 74 to 87. What was it at? I want to find out because this is it's like some sort of boosting item. I need to find this out. Where is he? Boom. 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 Where is he? Boom. Sky Gossy Gride. 85? Okay. So either this is like Insect Plate or something ridiculous. This is minus defense Rillaboom. Or is it Adamant Cinderace? I guess he could be Adamant versus this team. I think you're faster than Risk Adamant. I don't remember. We'll see though. It is Sky Attack. But unfortunately, you've been gotten. You have been gotten. I'm baffled. I would have thought that Cinderace was bad too. The question is, can Slowking beat down both of these? Taunt comes out. I don't know if that was... I mean, predicting Trick Room... Yep, Trick Room... So, Swordsist comes out. I guess you... This is Psychic, not, If this is the Walled by Heatran set, so I get kind of gambling last move is Water move, because he would probably live Ice Beam unless it's super offensive. It could be offensive though, it took a lot from Earth Power. I don't know. But I'm guessing because you already used Sky Attack, that might just be your only flying move. I don't know. Unfortunately though, Slowking able to take it home. Very, very close endgame there. That was really scary to see that Cinderace just go for Will-O-Wisp after going for HJK on the Heatran. Now here we go, we have the Oricorio game, Oricorio Fire. Kupo goes insane. Beedrill does jack shit this game. Man, Beedrill sucks. What does it do? What does he even do? I guess we'll find out. Scizor is the lead into the Beedrill. I guess a U-turn from this thing into the Corviknight, into a U-turn from Scizor into Rocky Helmet Chip. Oh, just hard switch into Corviknight. You're really that scared of Bullet Punch, Chip? I hate to break it to you, but Beedrill's gonna do nothing anyway. U-turn just comes out. The Helmet Chip. Metagross comes in, getting up like rocks. Knock off the helmet, I guess, for later Scizor game is fine. Wave Press does nothing. Google comes in on it. This is Present Roost. Symbolic Ground comes in as Dazzling Gleam 40. That's very offensive. I don't know if that's specs though. I don't know, I'm not familiar with Coco Calx even though I used it. So it comes in on ground. Flame What do you mean 33%? This mon is so bad. 33%? Are you kidding me? I guess this is... I get that this is like defensive and stuff. Maybe for like Beedrill, but come on. 33? That's embarrassing. That is downright embarrassing. Never draft this mon. Why is it like 17 points? What? Get it out of here. He comes in as rocks go up. Cope comes in on. I like to see the Fire Punch. No, Earthquake. I like to see the spikes. Nope, says. I like to see the U-turn. Yep, get Fraud back in. Nope, Garchomp here to go for Fire Blast. Coco comes in on it. It'll take a chunk. 28 plus rocks damage. Goes for Gleam here. Does not KO it. Earthquake able to grab the KOs, especially defensive Garchomp. Cubesby comes in now. Double into Scizor. I don't know about that one. Who comes out? I guess you want to roost it up, but still know the last move on Corv. He boxes the rocks away. I guess it's fair play then. Metagross. You get burnt punished for removing the terrain. Oh no, it's a disaster so far. Absolute disaster. That's really unfortunate that's called in there. Now you can't even beat down Taufini. Get your rocks up at least. Really have rocks. This is Defog or ID? We'll find out now. Please be ID, that sucks. Unfortunately, Defog, the rocks do go away. Boring. Feeny comes in Oricorio. Do you beat Oricorio though? Are you Calm Minds? Are you like Trick? Scald, no. 20%. You better crit. Or else this Oricorio has got you. Now you taunt. Now you taunt. Ain't a bit late for that. Oricorio is gonna goob you if it lands its Hurricanes. Misses one. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am the one that lost you this game. 69%. I am so sorry. Because you straight up won as long as you landed on this thing twice and hit card chop. Oh no. Iron Moth comes in. Goes for agility. Can you KO this with the Dazzling Gleam? It does manage to KO. Agility, is this like... This is... I don't see an item. This has gotta be Meteor Herb. The Meteor Beam Power Herb, right? I feel like everyone, like, when they look at Iron Moth's moveset, they see that and they start tweaking. They really want to use it and they start thinking of sets like this. Iron Bow, it's gonna get Meteor Beam. Fire Dance? No. No. That was the chance. That was your one shot, one opportunity. You let it slip. That was... Fire Dance barely does not grab the KO. What can I say? Should have run Flamethrower, I guess. I don't know what item this was then. Maybe Boots. With agility? Should even be like Quark Special Attack, right? That would KO this. Figures me. Now it's going for Fire Punch. I would make it like a Agency playing Gilfini here. Or you could just sack the Iron Bundle, be boring. Yeah. Gilfini comes in to go for its little water move. And the girl's gonna die to it. Alright, getting more recovery on this. The Ghost dies. Now it's down to Scizor, but this is U-turn Roosty Fog. Scizor cannot win this game. Guild comes out, but yeah, this is not ID, so this is gonna... Come on. What? Oh, come on. Wait, how did this happen? How did you get in a position where your Corviknight was that low? What happened here? Okay, wait, I take it back. This might actually be winnable by some miracle. Vessel might have choked, but no, Scizor goes down. Which means there's no one move that Figures B can click to win the return might do it. 40% here. Corv, does it die to this? I think it does. It does. The question is... Oh, wait! The helmet was knocked off! So I can't KO this. Return might even KO from here. There is no way. There's no way! Okay. Absolute cinema. This is peak. This is... I don't think Pokemon battling can advance beyond what I just witnessed this week. Like, between this one, some of the other ones, this is absolutely... This is the best battle ever. I think, like, it's right up there with, like, some of the greats, like Blunder's Biggest Choke, like Lavos. One last one. Let's hope this one could be even a sliver as entertaining as the previous one. And yes, I know that is a Silver Nugget reference. I'm so cooked, man. Samurott leads off into Porygon. Special attack boost. Better watch out. T-Bolt looking really threatening here. Porygon could also obviously beat down Serperior if Serperior chooses to switch in on that T-Bolt. Fez might be able to take it, but he's still another Porygon set. This is really bad. Try attack. 88! It lives? Who knows, 40. I would have just went. I'm just edged. I think edging there instead of flip turning always the play, unless I guess if you're Scarf and this is also Scarf, you didn't expect that. I think you always start to edge because like it's just you need chip on this thing. This thing's terrifying. Fez comes in, yeah, definitely Scarf then. My prediction double Scarf. Play miss, doesn't really matter. This is a Garga, take nothing. ID here. This came in, it's Clover Cloak, right? Latios comes in, Scald. We see an early burn, be taking more and more chip, unfortunate. Mega Latios goes for CM here. Lowering voice, I was gonna confuse it. I love that move. Oh, wait, it's in range now. It's in oh, it breaks out. Eventually get rid of Vaporeon. That makes Garg really threatening then. Superior can still beat it down, so it's not the end of the world. But Samurott is able to start edging. Now I would have been scared of the edge though. Because if I missed... also a nice name, that's another reference to Silver Nugget. But if that missed, I would have been so mad right there. Like, I would have quit Mons if I clicked the edge and I missed there. Jacofish able to come edge again. Huh? What's going on here? What is going... I want to... This one is faster now? Is like Adamant Scarf? What's going on? This one's definitely Scarf. We know that. Probably. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost. Sub comes out. Probably it's gonna be Glare, Leech Seed here. The fog! Wait. It doesn't go through the sub? You didn't give it the evasion? I would have been so scared to click the fog there. I thought it would give it the evasion boost. I learn something new every day. Seeds come out instead. Is this lower dual wing miss? That wouldn't have KO'd. I'm confident that it would have done a ton though. This would be at like 30%. Wave Storm already thing is looking a little sinister. I know. Okay. Oh. If that one missed again, I would have been... Yeah, I did 40% there. I would have been so sad about that. Fizz Fraud comes to Social. You could have subbed again. Personally, I would have lived. I predicted the miss. This goes for Roost here. Letting the Scythers kill up. Goes for U-turn. Mr. Fish, you don't die to this. Kill it. Kill it. No! You need to kill Mr. Fish! Zygarde. He comes in. Porygon gets hacked. DD is Jove. Zygarde is not to be trifled with. He's not to be trifled with. If this can edge Hearthflame, then this wins. No, you're gonna get ice beamed. Sash? Oh. Wait. Wait. What if Scyther has Quick Attack? Porygon goes down. Is this it? Is this it? How does Never's KO this? It does. Guard goes down. Scyther. It doesn't have Quick Attack. It's Jover. Djokovic, I'm sorry. You're gone. Heartflame comes in. This is my favorite week of battle. I should have held off on this one for so long. These are the best battles ever. The Rain vs. Sand matchup. The AV Kartana. Whatever this one was. This was an instant. The turn 1 Valiant Sack starts. Very classic. Over here we have the silver special where he just sets up a bunch of shit on your side of the field and you have to deal with the consequences. You have the magic Cinderace who manages to pull some really funny stuff out. At Slowking. The Slowking who could. Then we have this. I don't know if it's the greatest battle ever or if it's a tragedy. And lastly, we see the Sash Zygarde take it home. Oh my gosh, these were certainly some battles. I'll be doing the week 4 soon, so stay tuned for that.